going on, y'all? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com, and I've got a cool video for you today. This is not like a, I guess it is kind of a product review, but it's one that's not like a normal product. So, Let's Get Checked reached out to me, and they said, hey, look, we got something that we think you might be interested in. We'd love for you to give it a try. They talked to me a little bit about it, and I'm like, yes, I 100% want to give it a try, and here's why. It's a blood test company where you can test for all different kinds of biomarkers, and they reached out pretty much right at the conclusion of my contest prep, and I wasn't able to go into the doctor to get my hormone panel done because I wanted to get that done right there during peak week. I wanted to get some other biomarkers drawn, and I wasn't able to do it because the hospitals were all crazy due to the coronavirus. So this was a match made in heaven, because with them, you order these tests, you go online, letsgetchecked.com, order the test, pick whatever you want, and then they'll send it to you in these little kits, and then you just submit a blood draw sample, which I'm going to do on camera right now, and then they get you the results in like 2 or 3 days. So I did the hormone panel, and I'll show you what all those results were in the computer dashboard so you can see what that looks like. But I also ordered a thyroid panel and a CRP check. So let's just dive in to this, and I'll walk you through what all is involved. So we'll do the thyroid panel first here. So it comes in this box. You open the box up. You've got the instructions. You've got this little activation code card. You have the vial for the blood, and some more instructions. Ooh. And then it's got like Lancet devices, and then a biohazard bag, and then a return shipping bag. So they get all this stuff ready to rumble in return shipping. I need a pen. So let me get a pen real quick. I'm back. So on this panel here, you have to fill out that information. So sample collection date, what is today? May 13th. Wow, that's crazy fast. So 5/13/20. Date of birth 10/30/21. And this is the Thyroid Plus GC25 test. I am a male, and it's a blood test. That's lab use only though, so I don't fill that out. Alright, before testing, you have to activate your kit. So go to lets.com, and then you go to the website, and there's an activate kit button. So you click on that, and then you just type in the test alpha code, which is MIZ for this one. Alright, so I've already done this test. I've already submitted these little questions, but when you first log in and you activate a kit, it's going to have just like super quick little questionnaire that's like preliminary, you know, what's your history like? Are you a smoker, a drinker, any health conditions, etc., etc. So it's going to have you do that. Since I've already done that, I'm just going to skip this step because I've already done that. And there may be some test-specific questions. So I'm going to jump into that. Have you ever had a thyroid test in the past? No, I have not. Have you previously been diagnosed with an overactive thyroid known as hyperthyroidism? No, I have not. Have you previously been diagnosed with an underactive thyroid known as hyperthyroidism? No, I have not. Alright, so you finish the questionnaire, and then it says, taking your sample. Will you take your sample now, or will you take it at a different time? So I'm going to go ahead and take mine now. Proceed to collect sample. Boom. And then it also walks you through it online here. So I'll just go ahead and have all kinds of directions. I like this because it has a video instruction online. It has the instructions here. It has a booklet of instructions. Like, you shouldn't mess up with your testing. So first step is wash your hands. I just did that. Next, select a finger. I'm going to use my Lancing device finger because that's the one I use for my blood glucose. And then it gives you a swab in here. Let's just open this up. So you have little wet wipes, prep swabs, alcohol-free cleaning wipes, Band-Aid even, and then these lancing devices. Alright, so I guess let me go ahead and clean the selected finger. Note to all of you, I tried to do this initially with just my blood glucose lancing device because I was used to it. I'm like, I'll just do what I'm used to. That was not a good idea. That will not work. It is not powerful enough. It will not draw enough blood. So use one of their provided lancing devices. Prep your finger. Next, prepare the lancet. Remove one of the lancets from the bag, twist and remove the blue stick. The lancet is now ready to use. So you remove that bad boy. That is what that looks like. Hit next. Pierce the skin. Make sure to stand while collecting blood drops. Position the lancet against the rounded tip of your finger and press down firmly. Should you need to repeat the test, use a new lancet. And make sure you have your blood vial ready to go. So I know I don't need to, probably should stand, but I'm super hot right now, so I'm not gonna have any problem with the blood flow. So I'm gonna open this up, put this on the table, and then I'm going to just press down on my finger. Boom. And then you want to just drip it into the vial here. For the purpose of speed, I may actually stand. Alright, y'all, I've got enough blood in there. So I'm going to put the cap back on. Make sure that's tight. Make sure you do have enough blood in there, because if you don't have enough blood, that's not going to work. So there is my blood in the little vial. Boom. So hit next on that. So I guess you do need to stand to make sure you're going to get enough. It's not like you're going and getting a needle stuck in you and drawing it out. So it's going to take a little bit longer. So going through all these, I got everything done. Gently massage from your hand down till the blood fills. And then you must fill the blood collection tube on your or your sample will be rejected. Okay, so do that. Place the lid back on the blood collection tube. Press firmly down until you hear a click. Invert the collection tube 5 to 10 times. This is vital for the sample to be preserved for the laboratory. So make sure you do that. All right, then you just put this in the biohazard bag. So we'll do that. Take your little adhesive tape off. Seal that bad boy. Now, all you have to do is put this back in here. Yeah, back in there. Make sure you filled out that little code on top. That's how they can track it. And that's all you need. Then you just close her up. Put it in the returned shipping address. A returned mailer bag here. Oops. And then send it on its merry way, and then you'll get the results back in a couple days. It'll come to your dashboard. It's pretty cool user interface on the website, but also on your phone. I'll jump into that and show you what that looks like. But just to recap, this is super cool because you're able to get these lab tests. You're able to get whatever kind of test you want shipped to your door, tested at your home, sent back with the results in a few days. Like, you just don't get that. Like, I don't like having to go to the hospital, fool around with them forever, have to wait in line, have to it's just a headache, and I don't like headaches. So I'm super pleased with this. I got the hormone test back from the competition prep, so I was able to see how that was impacted. But I'm going to dive into the computer right now and show you kind of what this information looks like when you get it back, because it's pretty cool how they got it all set up. So let's dive into the computer. Alright, so this is the home page. If you scroll down, you can see what their tests look like. Just kind of has some information, etc., etc. But I'm going to go ahead and go to my account. This is where you can activate your kit when you get a new kit in. I'm going to go to activate my account, and you're going to be able to see kind of what the dashboard looks like. So since I just took the Thyroid Plus test, that is showing in progress. I'm going to mail that out today, and then they're going to process it and send it back. But you've got like your overview, your dashboard here. You've got the lab results. Those are the tests that I've done thus far. And then you can link up, I haven't done this yet, but you can link up all of your other like fitness trackers, and just kind of have all this information to, readily available to you. These are some other tests that you can test for. And then they have like a doctor on call, where if you want to like get some information about one of your results, you can do that. But let's just dive into one of these. For instance, like we'll do the male hormone that I tested for earlier. So it breaks it all down. You can download the report. You can just have all this information at your fingertips, which is pretty freaking sweet. And then you can do the same thing on your phone. So I'm a fan of all of that for sure. So that's basically what I got. Huge shout out to Let's Get Checked. They didn't have to send me this test, but they did, and it came in just the right time. I'm going to take another test this morning, which is going to be the CRP test. So I'm going to do that, basically the same process that you just saw, so no need to show you again. But if you're interested, definitely go hit them up, letsgetchecked.com, and then I'm going to have a link in this YouTube video. So if you go to the description, you'll be able to see it there. I'm not sure how that, I think it may give you a discount or something, I'm not sure. But check that out and let me know what you think. I think you're going to enjoy the process a heck of a lot more user-friendly than spending all your day at the hospital. So that's all I got to say about that. Thanks again. Let's Get Checked. Toodaloo.